Hello everyone. Today's video is about how to get statement of need for J-1 visa from India. Initially I thought that this process is tough, but it's actually very simple, and I hope by the end of this video you will also find it very easy to understand. Before I dive into the main process, let me highlight few important points that you need to keep in mind, and if you follow those simple steps, then it will be very easy for you to finish this whole process. First thing is, find a gazetted officer who has 7 years of service left and is ready to sign your surety bond. Some people are having difficult time finding a gazetted officer who is ready to sign the surety bond. So make sure you do that process as soon as possible. Another thing is, please advise everyone in your family member not to open the sealed envelope that you will get from New Delhi. Okay, because that sealed envelope should be sent as it is to United States. So make sure the sealed envelope should not be opened. Third thing is, when you open the mail that you get from New Delhi, there will be two documents in it. First one will be sealed envelope that should not be opened, and another will be form which shows all your details, which has your name and ECFMG number and other things. Please check all your name, ECFMG number and other details, and if there is any correction that needs to be made, then you should contact the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare as soon as possible. Other than these, make sure you write your ECFMG number in your application. There is no space, there is no specific column for writing ECFMG number. So just take a plain paper, write your ECFMG number and put it in the envelope that you will send to New Delhi. Okay, so make sure you write your ECFMG number. Another doubt is, do you need to go to New Delhi for getting this process done? The answer is no. You can simply mail all the documents from your home. Okay, if you are in New Delhi and wants to get things done a bit quickly, then you might go, but that's not absolutely needed. Okay, so after this, let's get into the main process of what you need to get done. So there are total 4 forms that you need to fill. The first form is about your own personal details. The second form is about surety bond. The third form is about the details of the relative who is going to sign your surety bond. And fourth form is about the details of the gazetted officer who is going to sign your surety bond. So these 4 forms, and along with that you need to send these copies of your passport along with visa and the offer letter that you will get from the hospital. So these are the 6 things that you need to send. Okay, so let's get into the process. This is the first form. This includes your personal details. It is very easy to fill. Just fill all your personal details as shown here. Put your signature and other details here, and that's all. Your first form is done. Okay, so this is the second form, which is the bond that we need to sign. In this bond, it simply states that you will return after doing your residency, you will return back to India, and in case you don't return, then you will pay a sum of 5 lakh rupees to Indian government. And if you fail to pay those 5 lakh rupees, then the person who has signed your surety bond, that is the person who is your relative who is going to sign this bond, will pay that 5 lakh rupees. And in case if you and that relative fail to pay 5 lakh rupees, then the gazetted officer will have to pay that 5 lakh rupees. So that's what is mainly included in this bond. Here obligor means you, the person who is going to get the residency, and sureties means the people who are going to sign the surety bond for you, one of which is your relative and the other person is the gazetted officer. So this is the second form that you need to fill. It is again easy to fill, just the simple details, names and stuff. After you fill this form, you have to go to a lawyer and get the notary done. Once the notary is done, the process of this form is over. Okay, you need to get the notary done on a 100 rupees stamp paper, but if you are from Gujarat, then you need to get it done on a 300 rupees stamp paper. So make sure you keep that in mind. The third form is about the details of the person who is going to sign the surety bond for you. the relative. It is very easy to fill, and make sure you don't forget to paste a photograph of the person who is going to fill these details. You have to add all the asset and other things that person possess. So fill this third form. It's again easy. And after that, there is a fourth form which includes the detail of the gazetted officer who is going to sign the surety bond for you. So yeah, so this is it. Four forms. Again, let me repeat it. The first one includes your own personal details. The second one is the surety bond. Third one is the detail of the relative who is going to sign the surety bond. And fourth one is the detail of the gazetted officer who is going to sign the surety bond for you. Along with these four forms, make sure you include a plain paper on which your ECFMG number is written, and also include the copy of Indian passport with visa and the offer letter that you will get from your hospital. The total time it took for me to get statement of need was around 20 days. Uh, so yeah, I think you should get this process done within 2 to 3 weeks. Start right away. It's very simple, and just fill the form, get the notary done, and send all of the documents to the address given in the PDF file. Here is the address on which you need to send all the documents. Also, make sure you don't completely rely on this information and do your own research, because the process might vary based on individual cases. So make sure you do your own research. I hope it helps. Good luck, everyone.